Hey everybody, it's Doug. Welcome back to yet another board game channel and yet another couple of rounds of Fortune and Glory, the cliffhanger game, which we will hopefully play correct from here on in. You saw from copious notes in the previous video. I messed up here and there. Somehow I totally forgot how exertion works. You don't take a wound and add a die to your dice pool. You roll, and if you want to roll more dice on top of that, then you take a wound, roll that die. You can keep taking wounds to add dice until you're finally successful, and then once you are successful, you only re-roll your original dice count to see if you're successful at the whole thing. Also, yes, the villains are not quite as far ahead as I was afraid. They're actually at 8. I took 4 points off of them. Because it turns out, yeah, when it says in the book that they get victory points for temple treasure, they don't mean this. They mean this. This is the temple treasure, which could have used a better name. So they got 2 points for that. I had given them 6 points total for finding stuff. I didn't add 2 for finishing it off because I wasn't sure if that was right. So a chunk of that didn't happen. They only got, they only got 2 victory points for the entire temple, not everything on the way. So they are actually at 8 rather than 12, which is still way ahead. So we're going to see how our heroes do. We've got to get Li Mei Chen and Alexander Cartwright to some cities so that they can cash in the artifacts they have discovered. Alright, well, let's get into this. We see if we can salvage it. We will start off, as always, with the initiative roll. Okay, initiative. Come on, let's get some ones. No ones. Right, that's Alexander's die, so Alexander Cartwright will be our first player. On to movement. Okay, Alexander is up here in the bayou. If we can get him to a major city, that's any of the ones that actually has like little extra bits of decoration. So the nearest one would be Washington, D.C. So we're going to roll, and he gets 3, which will get him there. 1 to get into the heartland, and 2 to get him to Washington, D.C. He could have also gone to New York, also a major city. Whoop, there goes a die. Right, now Dr. Zhukov. He will roll. I'm not sure if my focus. Yes, focused. He's going to roll a 6. Oh, he could go anywhere. However, I wonder if we should send him into a hideout, because those hideouts keep generating fortune for them, which puts them up. On the other hand, his combat's not good enough. He's not going to be able to sneak in there, because the hideout has a search of 8. It's going to roll 8 dice, and for each success, they would need to not do a fight round, but do a complete fight against these monsters each time, and I don't think he can do it. So, where are we going to move him? Well, he can get pretty far. Might be able to, can we get him down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we can't quite get him to the temple where he could mess up Vanessa. But I think he could get to the Orb of the Gods. Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that would put him in South Africa. 5, 6. Yeah, just the way it is. Okay, we'll do that. We'll send him to South Africa to try to do the Orb of the Gods. Won't be able to. Yeah. Just gonna have to accept that Vanessa might get some stuff. Alright, we'll see what May gets. She gets 3. She could actually, 1, 2, 3. She has an artifact to turn in, but I'm thinking we might need her to actually mess up. Yeah, we've got to slow them down. Or, well, okay, she could also head off to Venice and deal with the HQ, and she could sell. Yeah, she could sell her artifact at the same time. Okay, let's do that. 1, 2, 3, and 4. No, she rolled 3. Ah, okay. 1, 2, 3. I can't quite get her there. Oh wait, no, Venice is on the coast. So 1, 2 for the Mediterranean, and 3 to get into Venice. This could be a risky move, but we've got to try to slow the mob down. Alright, on to adventure phase, and we will start with Alexander Cartwright. Okay, Alexander is in Washington, D.C. First thing we have to do is have a city encounter. Secret delivery. Well, we got lucky there. Washington, D.C. City event, secret delivery. You have been given a secret passage to deliver to Washington, D.C., which we're in. Discard while in the named city during your adventure phase. That's now. To gain D6 fortune. Well, let's just do that right away. All right. Because we want fortune. We've got 5 fortune, which we desperately need. So we'll take one of the big ones worth 5. That was fortune, not glory, right? Yes. We're on the board. We have 5 fortune towards our total of 30. It's not going to be a complete loss. Because now, yes, we have done so, so we are going to sell the Crown of the Pale Moon, worth 4. Because we're in a major city, it's worth another 1, so that will give us another 5. We have 10. Suddenly, we are a third of the way to winning. We just had to acquire stuff and get astoundingly lucky on a city card. He could also... No, he can't go shopping because the mob makes things more expensive. Well, could get something. Everything's worth 2 more, so he can't get gear or allies because they would cost 7 and he only has 5. So he could afford a map. Discard to cancel and redraw a danger card you just drew. That could be useful. Or discard to ignore all terrain locations on your space until the end of the game round. It's west of the mountains. Here. He could also spend all he's got for the torch. Once per fight round or test, you may reroll one of your fight dice or adventure dice, or force an opponent to reroll one of their fight dice against you. And if we ever roll a 1 or a 2, yeah, we have to roll after. If we get a 1 or a 2, we discard it. Okay. Anyway, yeah, we're going to spend all 5 of our glory, and he's going to pick himself up a torch. That can be very useful. All right. Well, of course, he could have also, you know what, let's take that back, because he could, yeah, instead we're going to buy the map for 3 and spend an extra 1 to heal his wound. So yeah, that'll cost 3, leaving him with 2. He'll spend 1 more to get rid of his 1 wound, leaving him with a single glory change. And the map is also useful. Yeah, okay. Alexander got exceedingly lucky there. We're on the board. Okay, let's see what Dr. Zhukov encounters. Alright, we will begin our adventure of Dr. Zhukov and the Orb of the Gods. So, it's only worth 3, but we only have to get through 2 dangers. So, let's see. If we're lucky, we get tech or puzzles. Because he's good with those. He's really good with those. We get Maze of Caves. Danger Underground Puzzle. Yay. Worth 3 glory. Find your way through the cavernous maze or attempt to decipher the ancient markings scratched into the walls. Well, his lore is only 2. We're not gonna do the lore roll. I mean, he's gonna get plus 2 dice, so that'd be 4. Or he can use his 5 cunning. He's got to get 2 6s, but he will actually roll 7 dice because he is a scientist. Don't mess with the scientists. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dice. And he killed it. He got 3 right away. So we are going to put aside, what was it, 3 glory. That he will hopefully get to take. I'm also going to get a danger token to indicate that he got past that. And we're going to go ahead and press on. Because we need to move. So, the next danger he encounters is, car chase. That's terrible. We can't use the map because that's only for things that Alexander draws, so we may have a problem. Danger, driving, chase. Be worth 3 glory, outmaneuver and outrun the speeding car. We're going to roll his whopping agility of 2. And we need 2 results of 5 or 6. That back. May be stuck in a cliffhanger. So, 2. We need 5s and 6s. Come on. Nope. Getting astoundingly unlucky. Except for Alexander. Can Alexander please keep getting lucky? So, instead, oh no, over a cliff. It'd be a driving cliffhanger. So, that ends his turn. He is stuck. He's not going to get the 3 glory, unfortunately. On the other hand, if he gets past this, he will succeed next turn at getting it, if he gets through the cliffhanger. Alright, Li Mei Chen, who is going to take a chance in Venice. Let's see, let's see how her fortune goes. Alright, as she is in a city, before anything else happens, we still need to draw a city card. Shakedown, city, event, treachery. Immediately lose D3 fortune or 1 gear. It would be terrible if something happened to you. Smarty. Okay, we're going to roll a D3, which is a 6 divided in half, so She rolled a 5, so that'll be the maximum of 3. She's got 6, so that's going to leave her with 3 glory. Because she has no gear to give up. So it had to be that. Now, going to the Mob HQ is optional. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. You can do everything else first if you choose to. So we are going to. She is going to turn in the Mask of the Azure Jewel and get us another 5. We're up to 15. We're actually halfway. We might actually have something vaguely like a shot here. But yeah, now she is going to try. Yeah, as crazy as it is, we've got to try other ways to slow them down. And Li Mei is our best fighter because of her martial arts ability, even though she does have. Oh wait, she has a wound. She can spend that glory to get rid of her wound. Okay. Okay, she's at full. It's only 4, but she's still our best fighter. So, to attack a mob outpost, the hero must sneak in past the goons guarding the doors. We will roll both the Mob HQ and hideouts have a search value of 8. The hero attacking the outpost must make a sneak test to get through, just like sneaking past a villain. Alright, so they're going to roll 8 dice. How many do I have here? 2, 4. Okay, it gives you 8. The game gives you 8 green dice for the bad guys. Now I have to choose a number. Let's say 5. 2 5s. That's not bad out of 8. So she is going to have to go through 2 bits of combat. She can run away between them for free if she wants to, or we can try to do the escape. And she'll get 3 glory each time she defeats them. Now they do have, even though it's not on the card, they do get 1 defense for being part of the hideout. They have fight dice of 3. They take 4 wounds. See what happens. So, Li Mei, because she is not using a gun, she can. Yeah, okay, no, I can hold on to that card. She can. She'll be able to re-roll either all of her fight dice. What did I lose there? I thought I lost something there. Either all of her fight dice, all of her missed fight dice, or force the opponent to re-roll one of their successful dice. So, this is going to be 3 versus 3. Okay. Well, she could either make them re-roll that 6. Is it? No, it's a 4, 5, or 6. Oh, heck. Okay, so they're going to hit 3 times. She's going to hit once. So I could re-roll either that or one of theirs. Ugh. Okay, it sucks, but I'm going to get them to re-roll one of theirs because it would be worse to... I'm not going to hit them at all, but it would be worse to take a lot of damage. Okay, we're going to re-roll. Okay, so we hit them for 1, -1 defense. They hit us for 2, -1 defense, so she's only going to take 1 wound for that. Alright. Next round. Well, everybody whiffed, so yeah. For this round, we are going to choose to re-roll all of our missed dice. So she hits them twice. Let's just put them there. one gets through for one wound. This may take a little while. Oh, geez, we're not in shot, are we? There we go. Can they hit once, which we will block because of our one defense. So let's just re-roll all of her missed dice, which was a lot. Okay, we get one more wound on them. We're a little too evenly matched here. Well, we did hit them. Okay. We will hit them for one with that. So let's have them re-roll their hit and hopefully they will. Oh, wait. No, we blocked that. We block one. We have a defensive one. So let's re-roll our missed die. Hey! 3 minus 1 defense means we take out the first bunch of mobsters. And Mei Chen collects 3 glory right away, putting her up to a total of 5. Okay, that was the first bunch of mobsters. Now, we do the next ones. Again, okay, that'll get 1 through to us. Yeah, I'd rather... Yeah, let's have them re-roll 1. Shoot. They still got a hit on us. She's down to 2 health. We could choose to run... Well, we could choose to try to escape at any point if we really want to. And her agility is very good. Okay, again, we get at least 1 on them. I could re-roll that, or, yeah, again, I'm going to do defensive and try to prevent them from... Nope. 3. Oh, should I run away or not? Well, I hate to do it, but yeah, we are going to try to escape because she's only got 1 point left. They have 3. Yeah, the odds are not good. Okay, so we're going to get to roll. Her agility is excellent at 5, and we need 2 5s or 6s. Which we got. So, well, she didn't take out the location, but she did manage to get 3 glory. And at least we got to beat up some mobsters a little bit. Okay, that is it for the adventure phase. Mixed bag. Although we're up to 15 out of 30, which is a bit of a miracle. Alright, on to the villain phase. First things first, the villain event card. Orders to Kill remains in play. This card plays on the table. Next time a hero fights a villain, the villain gains +5 fight dice for the first fight round, then discard this card. Ouch. Okay, I'm going to put this down here. You may not be able to see it. Yeah, you can't, but I'm just putting it near the villain track. Alright, on to the outposts. We roll for the mob HQ to see if, yep, we get another mobster on the board. Good God. And what city are they in? They are in Moscow. They have been successful at that every single time. Now they're going to collect, unfortunately, 2 of these, which means they're able to turn in 3. They have 1 more left, so that puts them up to 9. And now the villains get to go. We are going to start with Vanessa Love, who is going to try to sneak her way through the Caverns of Power. Alright, Vanessa has Search of 4. We want low rolls here. Now, managed to collect 2 of the fortune from there, which gives them 3, and they go up to 10. And we then add 3 danger tokens to the temple. We don't have risk of a collapse yet because it has a danger level of 5. So we'll put that there. And that concludes Vanessa. Now, while the other 2 we're just going to deploy. Oh, just noticed I forgot to put a temple down here at the Temple of the Dark Fire. And I noticed that because that is where Franco Federici is going to be deployed. He's going to go there because that's worth the most with 8. Icebox Eddie will go for the next highest one, which would be the Caverns of Power. Vanessa's already there. So instead, next one is the Cup of Lost Souls in the Alps, which is worth 4. We don't need to replenish any artifacts because we didn't pick anything up. Dr. Zhukov. So, one more round, and we'll see if we get any luckier. Initiative roll. Well, Alexander is definitely going first because he got a 6, and no, we didn't roll any 1s, unfortunately. I want more events. What to do? Oh, yeah, Li Mei Chen could play this on Vanessa. She'd have to roll a 6 on that to actually take Vanessa out. Oh, see, we'll think about it. Let's just move on to the movement phase. Okay, first up, Alexander Cartwright. It would be awesome if he could roll a 5, because then he could get down here and interfere with Franco. 4. Doesn't quite make it. Can he get anywhere? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now he can make it to Western Europe, but not quite to the Alps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no. 1. Alright, he's not on the coast. Yeah, I should have put him there so he was on the coast. Doesn't matter, not going that way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Closest I can get is like the Amazon jungle or the Andes. That's as close as we're going to get to any artifact at all. So I guess that's what we're going to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's stick with the Amazon. Alright, Dr. Zhukov. I was not going to move, but we roll. But we roll anyway in case he gets a 1. He does not, so he stays put. And then Li Mei Chen is going to, well, she rolled a 1. But I only needed 1 to get her where I wanted to go. First of all, she gets herself another event card. I don't think so. Event, mental. Played to cancel any event card or villain event, or played to cancel any city card on the D6 roll of 3 or more. Alright, we might cancel our next villain card. Also, wait a minute, Frederica? No, he's in mountains. Shoot. I'm just thinking of the malaria card. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna roll this. Yeah, play on any hero, enemy, or villain in a jungle space, which Vanessa is. They immediately take D6 hits. So if we can roll a 6, we'll actually take her out. Likely 1, which she blocks. That was a complete waste of card. Oh boy, we suck. Right, and Lee was we're going to move her 1. So she can also go after the Cup of Lost Souls. At least get in Eddie's way. That would be great. So, now that we've all moved, we will see what awaits Alexander Cartwright down in the Amazon jungle. Alright, Alexander, trekking through the Amazon jungle. We'll see what he runs into. A 1. Awesome. We draw and resolve an enemy's card. Oh, look, some mobsters managed to track him down, so he's going to fight some garden variety mobsters. At least these guys don't have the 1 defense. Panel visible. Yeah, kind of blurry, but visible. There we go. So they have fight of 3, as does Alexander. Okay, so 3 versus 3 again. We have better defense. We didn't hit them. They hit us for 1, which we block. We hit them once. 2. They hit us twice. We block 1. Add that to Alexander. Oh, they miss us completely. We do 1 to them. Halfway there. This is much easier when they don't have 1 defense. Everybody misses badly. Apparently all just flailing around the jungle, desperately trying to find each other. And we all did it again. I don't mind if we miss completely, as long as they also miss completely. Okay, we hit them once. They hit us twice, -1 defense, so Alexander has 2 wounds. It's okay, he can take up to 6. We only need to hit them once more to get them out of the way, which we have done. They do 1 to us, which we block. And yes, we have done 4 damage to the mobsters. They are gone, and Alexander picks himself up 3 more glory, for a total of 4. So yeah, he had a wee bit of an adventure there. Now, we're on to Dr. Zhukov. See if he can get out of this cliffhanger. Right. Over a cliff. It'll be worth 2 glory if he gets through it. The door is jammed. Leap from the rear window or try to force open the door. So, an agility roll, we need a single success of 6. He's only got 2 agility. Or combat, we need 1 success of 5 or 6, and his combat is 4. So combat is clearly the way to go. We need a single 5 or 6. Now remember how to exert properly this time if we need to, and we need to. So you're going to exert himself, take a wound, and we're going to roll. I mean, it's technically an extra die, so. And we can keep doing it. He's going to exert himself again. The odds are literally 1 in 3. Going to exert himself again. Finally. He's now half dead trying to do it, but he managed to force open the door of the car before it went over the cliff. He'll take 2 glory, putting him up to 3. And he also gets a second danger token, which means he has acquired the Orb of the Gods. So we're going to take all of those away, put that in his area. And yes, it was a struggle, rather unnecessary struggle, but he got it. It's not worth much, but they're not going to get their grubby mitts on it. Alright, now Li Mei Chen up in the Alps. Okay, Li is after the Cup of Lost Souls, which is worth 4. We have to get through 4 dangers, which is blech. But we've got to get in Icebox Eddie's way. So we are going to attempt her first danger. Ancient Puzzle. Where's Dr. Zukov when you need him? Danger. Ancient Puzzle. Be worth 2 glory. The gems are beginning to move. Decipher this ancient puzzle before it's too late. She's going to roll her rather sad lore of 2, and we need a single 5 or 6. Alright, 5 or a 6. Come on. She got a 5. Yay! She made it through. So we're going to put 2 glory aside. Yeah, okay. Side. We're gonna go ahead and, oh, she's only got 1 wound left. So I think, yeah, because if she doesn't sneak past Eddie, who's got a surge of 4, she's gonna have to fight him, and just a single wound would take her down. It's okay, by being there, we make it harder for Eddie to do his search. We do interfere with him. So we are going to camp down, which means she does collect the glory, and she actually heals all of her wounds. So she is back up to full. And right, get rid of the ancient puzzle. It was a success. So that's it for our heroes. Went a little better here and there. And now on to the villain phase. Right, yeah, we especially didn't want Li Mei Chen to fight in her state because the orders to kill are still in effect, and Eddie would get an extra 5 dice. He'd roll 8. No, he would roll 10 fight dice if we ended up having to deal with him. Okay, first things first, the villain event. Dark Mastery, we can bounce this if we want to, with I don't think so. Let's see, villain event, Power. This card plays on the table. While the villains have at least 1 artifact that is death, anytime a hero rolls a 1 for movement, they must immediately fight zombies outside of the normal turn sequence. Well, they don't have a death artifact. The only one with icons on it, Hammer the Monkey God, has those symbols, not death. So I think we'll go ahead and let that one go into play. So I think our guys can probably take a couple of zombies. Just in case it happens, let's have a look at the zombies. Actually, the zombies are quite tough. But, as I said, it's not likely that they're going to get anything. A couple of the artifacts that they're after do have it, but yeah, I want to save I don't think so for something that's a little more immediately threatening. Okay, that's that. Now, yes, we roll to see if another monster spawns. I'm betting it will. Yep, every single time. And this one is going to camp out in Tokyo. making all these cities rather tough to deal with. Now they get another 2 fortune for their two hideouts. Just gives them 2, not 3, so that's good. And yeah, next. Who's going to go? Yes, we're going to start with Vanessa Lubb at the Temple of the Darkfire. Nope, sorry. Caverns of Power. Temple of Darkfire is Franco. Alright, we're going to roll her search dice of 1, 2, 3, 4. Really hoping that Cavern is just going to fall in on her. She got 2, so she's collected another 2, which unfortunately gives us enough for 3, moving them up to 11 on the track. But we do put 2 more danger tokens on there. So we've just hit the threshold for the caverns at 5. So we're going to take all these away. We are going to put a collapse token. Then we're going to roll a die on a 1. Oh wait, I didn't notice if she rolled any 1s there because she should have taken damage. Oh heck. You know what, and I didn't check earlier on, yeah, when she rolled it. I will go back and rewatch. And if necessary, put some wounds on her. I don't think she rolled anyone, certainly not enough to take her out. So we're going to do that, and the temple does not collapse. Alright, now we move on to Franco. Right, Franco, who I couldn't quite interfere with, didn't quite reach him. He's got a search of 6, because he's got his hunter attached to him. 2, 4, 6. Okay, give us lots of 1s. We got a single 1. They got, okay, he found, oh no, he got, yeah, it's 4, 5, or 6. So we just picked up 2. There we go, and that's enough to turn in for another point. They're up to 12. He does take a wound which ignores defense. However, because of his bodyguards, anytime he would take a wound, roll a d6. On a 5 or 6, he gets to ignore it. I guess his bodyguards take the hit. Yep. Could have been sure that it was going to go his way. So he is going to put a couple danger tokens on there. We need 4 for it to possibly collapse. And then we will wrap up with Icebox Eddie. Okay, Eddie would normally roll 4, his 3 plus 1, because he also has a hunter attached to him, but because we are there, he loses a search die. And he got himself 1 success. So we'll put that on him to indicate he is 1/4 of the way there. And, right, he didn't roll any 1s, so it's not going to take any wounds. Okay, that wraps up that villain phase, so let's wrap up the episode. Well, we're on the board anyway. We've managed to get up to 15. We are halfway to our victory condition. And the villains are only 3 ticks away from winning. I think next round may be it. Unless we can find a way to completely steal. Oh, and you know what? I forgot one thing, because we did clear one out. We get another artifact adventure. Yeah. The Shadow of the Sacred Stone, which is 3 and 3. And it is going to show up in the South Pacific Islands. That may be off camera a little. Yeah, it's right there. Okay, now we're done. Yeah, Dr. Zhukov has got this to turn in. If he can get to a major city, that would be worth 4. There's not really any major cities near him, though. There's a regular city. And I may just send him over here to prevent Vanessa from getting anything else in the temple. Sorry, the caverns, yeah, because there's only, oh yeah, there's only 2 left. So if she were to get that, they would get 2 points. Just for finishing off the cavern, which would get them so close to winning. Next episode might be really short. But yeah, I'm going to double check to see if Vanessa may in fact be wounded from her rolls. I'm hoping. It'd be really embarrassing if it turned out she should be KO'd, and therefore, well, no, I don't think she managed. She wouldn't have rolled 5 1s. But we'll check. Maybe she's hurt a little bit, and Dr. Zhukov can get in her way and do a little bit of fighting with her. So, thanks very much for watching. Thanks for subscribing to the channel and liking the videos. I appreciate it. And we will see you next time for yet another round of Fortune and Glory, the cliffhanger game. So long.